Hey pig, what's up pigs? You guys been playing in the mud. Hey guys, welcome back to Honey Rock Acres. So hopefully today is a no frills kind of day. We're in the middle of the summer. We're still trying to get everything kind of wrapped up, and today is just a day of trying to get some things done and trying to sort out kind of what's next. All right, the number one thing on the agenda for today is to either get the pigs moved or at least get the area prepared for them to move into. So we've had a couple of days where we're kind of peaking like in the upper 80s, which has been a nice change of pace. But next week we're looking at a whole bunch of days in the mid to upper 90s again. So I want to get the pigs out of the area they're in now, which is pretty much all eaten down, into the woods, which is where they're going to stay for the rest of the summer. So I've got a large area in the woods. It's probably roughly an acre or so. And so we're going to get the pigs into there and let them enjoy the rest of their summer in the shade, where I think they'll be much happier. All right, so if you were with us at the beginning of the year, I told you what our plans were for this year, and due to inflation and the cost of things, we're sort of pivoting and kicking the can down the road on some of that stuff. And I've also spent a little money on some other things because I'm a bit ADD, but I do have some projects that I'm trying to get sorted out. And once we sort of get things kind of set in motion for the rest of the summer, I'm hoping to really put together a legitimate plan without spending a lot of money, because money's a little tight for us, just like it is for a lot of other people. So two things about this. One, I forgot my shears in order to cut some of these low-hanging limbs, but we'll go ahead and get everything up and ready just in case I don't need them. And two, last year I rotated the pigs through the woods, and honestly I don't think it was actually worth the trouble. The results of them going through the woods was fantastic. All the trouble of trying to move them through the woods. If I had more property, you know, that was wooded, it'd probably be worth it. But in my case, you know, I just have this one kind of large section of trees, and it's got a lot of poison oak in it, and I got covered last year. You dirty girl. Yeah. Hey pig, what's up pigs? You guys been playing in the mud. Yeah, you guys are all muddy. So one of the things I'm gonna try to focus on for the remainder of this year is doing some of the improvements that aren't gonna cost me a lot of money. A lot of those are actually gonna be in the house. So I'm gonna do some home improvement stuff. I'm not a professional, but I'm not afraid to try and make a few mistakes. And I don't know, I got confidence that it'll turn out good. And of course, I'm gonna try to work on that truck some more. But everything's gonna cost money on the truck because, well, I gotta get material or parts. So that one may be a little bit slow go, but I've been making a list of things we gotta do. Well, I ran out of fence posts, just a few. So I'll have to go get some more. And got a few things I gotta take care of off farm, so I'll be back shortly and we'll get this finished up. All right guys, I'm back. And it looks like we got some rain coming in. So I gotta get myself in gear and try to get this done, or at least see how much I can get done. I gotta go collect a few more of those plastic fence posts, and then I should have everything I need to get the pigs moved. So we'll see if we can get that done. So it's been a whole 5 minutes, if that. I did get my plastic posts out of the greenhouse, but I'm already starting to get sprinkled on, so now I'm in a rush, which feels like all the time, like pretty much all the time. But that's the life. I'm gonna get these fence posts in and I'm gonna run a lap around this thing, try to get wire up, and hopefully beat that rain. So wish me luck. All right, so it's off and on sputtering rain, and it doesn't look like I'm gonna get a chance to finish today. But I did get the fence up, I got the wire up, and all that's left now is to move the water, move their housing, and then move the pigs. So that'll be pretty much no big deal. Done that 100 times. But I did want to address something that, you know, you might ask. Why keep moving the pigs? Why not just build them a stationary run? And I've thought about it, and I might still have a kind of a permanent or semi-permanent run for the pigs. But the main reason why I move them around is as much for me as it is for them. Benefit of moving the pigs around is they get access to a lot of different forage. The ground gets a chance to both get fertilized and recover. In the case of where they're going next, the woods get underbrushed really nicely, which is beneficial for me because I want that area to be healthy. It also helps kind of clear out some of the underbrush so that, you know, the bigger things can grow like they need to, and allow me to clear out some of the, what I call the garbage, all the brush, the smaller trees, that sort of stuff. And also I don't have to do it manually, which is a huge win for me. But another reason for the pigs is that they have less pest pressure with regards to worms and things like that. When they're not on their manure, any sort of parasite cycle tends to get broken when they poop it out and the eggs hatch. They're not re-eating it again. So not to say that they can't get it, but it helps lessen the likelihood. And so far that's been really successful for me. I've only had to worm the pigs once, and that's after I got them. And I haven't really had to do that again since. I haven't noticed any issues, haven't seen anything in, you know, any of their feces. And I know that's not the only signs, but you know, they seem mostly healthy, and I try to keep them healthy by doing some other stuff, you know, augmenting their water, augmenting their food with, you know, some natural worming stuff like apple cider vinegar, diatomaceous earth, and maybe a few other things. But if you really want to know, like, somebody that knows their stuff on this, go check out Joel Salatin. He is a, you know, genius with this kind of stuff. He can really explain it in a much more effective way than I can. But I've been practicing it and it's working great. So sorry for being long-winded. I just wanted to sort of answer a question that some people have is, well, you know, why go through all the trouble? Because it would be a lot easier to just leave them in one spot. And that's my reasoning why. Anyways, Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you again next time.